wall cloud must be over our heads right now.
Oh my goodness, guys, we got a tornado on the ground over here in Kansas. It is getting wild.
Yeah, just keep an eye on it. Is it roping or what?
Yeah, Freddie McKinney is on top of this thing.
Right,
it's still going. Yeah, there you go. Turn around and get on that road right there.
There's a road right here.
Turn around. Yep. Watch out for somebody coming behind you fast. But
we have a tornado on the ground in Kansas right now as we speak. Oh, National Weather just upgraded it. This is just across the border in Oklahoma and in Kansas here. Try to pinpoint the location on this tornado.
It's right here.
Looks like it's between Englewood and Rostown, but a little over to the east a bit.
It's right there, guys, but it looks like it is definitely roping.
Yeah, I see it right there.
Let's go ahead and break out Google Maps here. I need to pinpoint the location on this thing. We can warn anybody in track of this storm here.
What's it doing?
It's still pretty stout right there.
It's trying to come back down. You kidding me?
Rostown, Oklahoma, guys.
Yeah, well, guys, we still have a very well-pronounced funnel. I don't know if we have a tornado in progress.
Yeah, it's just up in the fields up here north of Rostown, heading south, it looks like.
On the ground here, but I might see if I can take this road. I don't know how bad this road is. It looks a little...
Yeah, this is actually, looks like it's heading directly towards Rostown. It's kind of moving southwest a bit. Yikes.
Wow. That was a beautiful tornado, though.
Just getting blurry.
Slow down the animations a little bit here.
Yeah, I think it's starting to rope out. I'm going to head just back to for now. Head back to this paved road. I don't want to get too far off on these mud roads.
Just saw the tornado on the ground there. I seen on a couple scans back. I'm like, wow, yeah, that thing's dang near close to getting on the ground. And
yeah, we got ourselves a tornado.
yeah, pretty much.
Wow, that's what I think.
Hey, Pamela, what's going on? Yeah, right here it was looking really strong and ripping through right here.
Oh, there it is right there.
It's
back.
It's back on the ground, I think. All right.
Look at the noodle. Little noodle in there. No way.
We have a tornado on the ground here, just north of Rostown, Oklahoma, guys. Let me zoom out kind of far. You can kind of see where we're at. Here's Oklahoma, here's Kansas. It's right out here in the Oklahoma Panhandle entrance. Looks like it's a little weaker than it was, but we still got a... this is where our tornado would be at, right here in this little big green dot.
This tornado is going to be working its way towards Rostown, Oklahoma, between...
If I can get a 3D view of this big boy.
Sold it.
Look at that big storm right there. My goodness, that is a beautiful looking supercell, I tell you what. That is a beautiful supercell. I'm having a hard time pinning it here because it looks like where this 3D scan is picking it up. I do not think the funnel is on the ground. Let me load up zoom it real quick. So our tornado would be down in this area here. Do some adjustments on it. It was definitely on the ground here. Yep, that's right. That's right where our tornado is. You can kind of see it. It's kind of hard because there's a lot of stuff in the way, but yep, like right in here. This is when it was on the ground, right in this area here. You can see the green back in there a little bit. Yep, we got a tornado on the ground here in Oklahoma, guys, heading towards Rostown, and that's what's a little scary. Is it looks like this thing continues to stay on the ground. It's looks like it's heading southwest towards Rostown. Yeah, this tornado is literally heading directly towards this town. That is not good. Let me get Freddie back up here.
We also got one right here. This is rotating here.
Yeah. What's that up in there? Okay.
We actually have live footage of this tornado right now.
That's
There's two areas you got to watch.
very strong in the rain there.
Yeah, I do think we're gonna have to shoot west. So whether we drop south here or what, but
I hear them saying that there's another rotation here somewhere.
rotating or anything.
Let me go ahead and pause the.
Yeah. So we got a mezzo right in front of us. There just might be a second.
Gosh,
one.
it's warm here. Stick your arm out real quick. Feel how warm this is.
Oh wow.
Like most of the rotations on the rear flank right now.
That still has sort of a funnel look to it.
I kind of want to hop out, but it's just gonna be too windy.
That's wonderful supercellular structure on this storm, though.
Maybe
My
hop out.
goodness.
It's so windy here. You kidding me? There you go. Got a new
There's their
tornado.
tornado warnings. You can hear it. The phones going. Their phones are going berserk with the Amber Alerts because of this tornado warning.
Very suspicious over there.
It looks like it's recycling right now. I can't see any tight area of rotation.
Come in here. Look at those rain curtains in there. I don't see anything rotating though in there, so I think what's gonna happen.
And
I think it's
still,
gonna
this
be
is the
rain.
storm we're looking at right now. It's still a
Somewhere in
big
here,
muscular
We're
supercell.
probably gonna get another tornado that's gonna come down.
It does show some rotation right in front of us again.
Yeah, so
And you lighten these blues so you can see the supercellular structure better
I
here.
think we could roll a little bit south. Yeah, because
I'm gonna go down to my
starting to pass us up. Plus
There
I'm
we
getting a lot of
go.
sand in my
That should
eyes.
help it a little easier for it to see. Yeah, let's go down a little bit more here.
Yeah, I just gotta watch these rain curtains, guys. Like, clearly there's a mezzo in here. Clearly we got ourselves a big mesocyclone here. You got rain wrapping all the way around it.
Yeah, we got a lot of sand.
Really quickly, I'm going to come
Comma?
in as a translator. You may be wondering.
Oh, I see
what
the
is
rotation.
Meso? You keep hearing this word thrown around. Mesocyclone, meso. What does it mean? That is the storm's rotating updraft, and we can see that here on our radar.
Real quick. All right, comma. Which one am I on? KDDC? Okay, let's check comma. I mean, I saw it on the ground just a minute ago on Freddie's stream. You had a big old funnel coming down there for a minute. Oh yeah, you can see a little bit of rotation on this one over here by Booker. Comma's too far away. I mean, you're looking at it from 18,000 feet. That comma's kind of a bad radar. It's just, you're looking at it higher up. Like, it's still rotating in the higher levels, right? Because this radar, we're looking at 4,000 feet. Like, if I was to tilt this radar up to 18,000 feet, so you can clearly see it too here. I mean, you can see the large area of rotation, like right in here, obviously. And this is at 19,000 feet. So this is basically the elevation you're seeing at it from comma. And this is at 15,000 feet, dropping it back down to about 6,000 feet. So you can clearly see there's a good bit of rotation here at 6,000 feet. Like there's literally a tornado inside this storm at 6,000 feet right here. You can clearly see that, but it's just not back down to the ground yet. It's got to make its way back down again. Here we go. You can see how it's starting to tighten up again right in this area. I was telling you it's going to recycle, it looks like. So it's like we're probably going to see something dropping down again here soon. Let me pop them back up.
So we got somebody coming. So, but
Let's look at our road network.
Either that, it's the rear flank.
See if there's a road. If we need to go east a little bit.
Got two areas of
Yeah, I'm gonna
rotation
find
showing
out.
right here.
West
It's
track.
kind of mixed up
very
looking.
rain wrapped. If you look at radar, I don't see anything though that looks super imminent at the moment.
Charlie
So
called it on the west
Like
track.
2 areas of rotation at
Really good.
4,000
Charlie's
feet.
like,
How you doing, Darla?
I really hope we
Welcome
get a
back.
southwest tracking supercell. And guess where the supercell's going? Well, it's going southwest.
Yeah, I mean, this thing's literally heading right on top of Rostown. Hopefully this thing stays up in the air while it passes through Rostown.
Doing its thing. Looks like Starling's kind of cooked. So
This storm's heading. The area where it would even have a tornado is literally going directly into Rostown. So if you're in Rostown, get in your safe spot immediately, because this is going to be in your town at any moment.
what do you see out your window right now? You see anything over there?
I have to look this way. Too much sand.
We just saw a tornado on the ground about
Those rain curtains
2 to 5
wrapping.
minutes ago.
By the way, Practical, thank you for becoming a member there. Welcome back in. Charlie, what do you think's happening here? You think it's kind of going through a bit of a cycle? I think it's cycling
Yeah.
right now. Trying to figure itself out.
It doesn't.
Recycling, they're saying the same thing pretty much. Kind of looks like what it's doing.
Regrouped.
I mean, we're seeing some rotation in where the tornado would drop, and we're seeing some rotation back here in the rear flank. And it actually picked up. Yeah, see?
The rain curtains are coming back. To
Got a lot of rotation. It looks like it's strongest in the rear flank right now. But we have 2 areas where we got a lot of
Ladies and
rotation
gentlemen,
right
We
now.
have lost them. But what you would have heard me say over the radios, here's what I think the storm is doing. The storm is cycling. It's kind of going through the motions. A lot of times what these storms
Listen
will
to
do,
what he's saying.
they'll put down a tornado, and then they need a second to figure themselves out. And that's what this storm has done. I mean, we had that nice hook a little bit ago when that tornado was first coming down, and now it's kind of taking its time. It's not 100% sure what it's doing. We went from this nice supercell with a nice hook echo to now it's kind of blobby, kind of clustered, but we do have a new hook starting to work its way around. So the storm is recycling. It's taking its time, kind of regrouping, getting its energy back together. It is still rotating. We do still have a mezzo. It's a little bit ill-defined, but it's definitely still...
That's where our tornado is going to drop down from. You can clearly see it here as I tighten up the velocities. You can see where the noodle is inside.
Winds flowing toward the storm. So the storm is
I can
taking
hear
those
you now.
breaths as it's trying to figure itself out.
You guys hear me? Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was in Discord with some people. They gave it a tug. All right. They didn't know us. I didn't know I was streaming live, but yeah, that's basically where our tornado would touch down at right here. And this is heading right towards this town here. So it's not a good situation. Rostown, you guys need to be in your shelter immediately. We can clearly see inside the storm where this tornado would drop down at. And this is coming all the way down to 4,000 feet. We just can't see below 4,000 feet, but this could easily touch down in Rostown. So this is definitely a dangerous situation right here. You guys need to be extremely careful in Rostown. Get inside, get in your basement. It looks like it's literally on top of Rostown now as we speak. So this funnel inside the storm is directly on top of Rostown right now. Just don't know if it's on the ground. It's still warned as a confirmed tornado, but we you know, Freddie does not have a live look at it right now. Hold on, I think he's back. Freddie is back. I'm not sure what part of the storm they're on, but this rotating area is right on top of Rostown. They just extended the tornado warning here.
Tech Media.
There's like 2 big hailstones that fell, and then it stopped. For now.
Yeah, the 3D view is very useful to see where this actual rotation's coming from. Looks like the inflow is really starting to ramp up here too, down south of Rostown. Heading towards Laverne. We're probably going to see some nasty winds in the front of the storm.
Wait for their service to resolve itself. But check out this big tornado warning polygon that they just issued here, working its way southeast or south towards Laverne. The storm has kind of gone from a southwesterly mover to now it's kind of trending back to due south. So we're going to see if it continues that southwesterly trend here as it works its way through. Either way, Laverne, you guys heads up, because you are still within this tornado warning. But on top of the tornado warning, we are still watching for some pretty large hail out of these storms. This storm is currently warned for lime-sized hail, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are some bigger stones in there, maybe approaching baseball-sized.
Pain here. We're in pretty much the middle of nowhere, so I guess that's to be expected.
This latest scan, it looks a lot less organized, as you can see here. So that's a good thing for Rostown. Kind of see how the rotation's kind of lost its nadir juice. It's not looking nearly as bad here in the latest scans. This thing might be falling apart, but back here, yeah, this looks pretty dangerous here. I mean, this is like directly inside of the supercell we're looking at here, right where it would be. You know what? Yeah. I think that's the rotation that's in the rear. Yes, it is. Yes, this is the one that's in the rear. So I don't even think that area has not even passed over. This hasn't even passed over Rostown yet, that area. But it looks like it's falling apart. So the front of the storm where we saw the tornado originally is right on top of Rostown, but that is no longer on the ground, as you can tell. But there is an area back here that was looking a lot more serious in that 3D scan.
It looks like this.
And he keeps disconnecting.
Hey, Kind Bluey. Welcome back into the Storm Society.
Wichita.
Good job, Freddie.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me open up another 3D.
Ladies and gentlemen, the large hail.
Let me go ahead and pull open, what is it called? The new radar. Weatherwise. I'll pull up Weatherwise and we'll check out the pretty much the whole area. It looks like we definitely have some rain and storms coming in here. Also, too, let me go and I haven't even pulled up the SPC outlook yet. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at the SPC outlook. Because I am not sure where they had expected to see tornadoes today. I don't even know if you're due for possible tornadoes in Wichita today. So we're going to find out now real quick. I mean, you definitely got some rain up there. Let me actually move this radar up to Wichita, too. I mean, we definitely got a big storm coming into Wichita, but I don't see any, like, crazy rotation, it looks like. Turn on the velocities here. Yeah, just looks like generally normal thunderstorms are coming through Wichita here. Nothing too wild. Hop back down here to this tornado warned storm. Yeah, it looks like just a big thunderstorm's coming towards Wichita right now. Nothing tornadic. Yeah, this inflow is really ramping up on this storm. You can see this here. You can just see all this like mess on the velocities right here. This thing's just really sucking in some air right now. This thing may recycle. Oh, hey, thanks, Cole. Yeah, come on. I mean, we don't stream very much right now because it's not tornado season, right? But during tornado season, we get pretty busy. You know, we stream almost every day. But this is just kind of one of those freak days in the middle of summer that, for some reason, we're having some big old nasty supercells out in the middle of nowhere. Well, I didn't even say nowhere. I mean, this thing's literally coming right over top of Rostown right now. So I was working on pulling up the SBC Outlook here. Let's get that up. Not the one I want. Forecast, SBC Outlook, day 1 tornado. Yeah, we just have a really small 2% chance today right here, and it's not even over Wichita. It's kind of just here in the Oklahoma Panhandle part of Texas. You guys can see here. So we just have a small 2% chance for tornadoes here in this area. And you see, look, I mean, that storm's moving southeast, so the storm's basically moving in our track where we do have a small chance for tornadoes today. Oh, wow, man, this inflow is just screaming. Look at the NROT. This thing is just sucking it. It looks like it's trying to reform something here, which is what is right on top of Rostown right now. So Rostown, I definitely say in your safe spots in case this thing decides to drop a tornado on top of you guys. It looks like it's forming a whole new hook and area. I mean, this storm's done a lot of transforming here in the last 5 minutes. Look at this. That is crazy. It's just like completely reshaping its entire thing here. Animation settings. Okay, I don't know why it's... Oh, it's because I switched to the other radar. That's why. Yeah, so like this whole hook's basically changing its shape here. It looks like they just updated a new severe thunderstorm warning out here off to the side. Because it looks like this is going southwest. See where Freddy's going right now. He's driving somewhere. I don't know if he's trying to reposition because this storm's basically changing its shape right in front of him here. Turn his volume back up. Here.
Hey guys, I'm not going to intentionally destroy the windshield here today, guys, since this is the first day.
I'll go back a little bit here. We can take a look at the actual when that we saw it on the ground here. It's about 30 minutes ago or so.
Radar. We have these
Sand on it, but
need a second to
Not even that long ago.
over Highway 64 between. We're gonna see if it.
But yeah, it's probably longer. It's about 20 minutes ago now. Yeah, we had a good view of the tornado here.
coming in.
Road right here. We could
A significant tornado.
Sorry, I'm jumping all around on his stream here, trying to find when the tornado. Oh yeah, you can see that rotation right there. That was 30 minutes ago exactly.
big time for
Yeah, Rostown, stay in your shelters now. There it is. There it is. This is it. Yeah, so this was 22 minutes ago. This is when it was on the ground.
Got ourselves a tornado here, guys.
See the funnel right there. You can clearly see it.
We're coming right under it, man.
This was 20 minutes ago, so the storm might reform another tornado.
You've got to be kidding me. That is an incredible tornado coming down.
That is a beautiful looking sight there. Good thing it was out in the middle of nowhere.
Out this window here, it might be
Yeah, so this thing was on the ground for just a couple minutes.
Beautiful tornado coming down here, guys.
coming right over our heads, man.
I'm gonna find a good spot to watch it.
My goodness, he had such a good view on that thing. I mean, it's kind of up in the top right corner. You can see it here.
Tornado right there, guys.
Wow, beautiful tornado here, guys.
Yeah, guys, if anybody wants to donate, please donate to Freddie McKinney, by the way.
Yeah, make sure.
If one of the mods want to link him in the, link his, donation page in the stream, that'd be great.
It's still wide. It's still
because he's doing a good job out here chasing.
Tornado right there, guys. There's no place in the
Man, they had a good view at that thing. Holy smokes, that was a good view. We'll go back to live now. It's like they can't see anything right at the moment.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is you want to stay in the notch because this is obviously where it's going to happen.
Hard hats in the merch store.
Hey, if we can figure out a way to get hard hats, I am so down to have hard hats in the merch store. I'd like to have hard hats, safety.
Looks like our biggest area rotation now is southeast of Rostown,
So if we can figure that out at some point,
near Laverne right now.
we gotta make
Looks like it's kind of forming a new hook here near Laverne.
With the $10 super chat. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the 10.
The inflow looks like it's just really making a mess of the Supercell right now.
And John Gamer was just timed out for 60 seconds and timed out for 10 seconds. Just got timed out twice.
Timed out. This guy's got a weather.
Yeah, this whole Supercell is going through a transformation right now.
Yeah, that's Val. That's Val Caster. Oh, was it? Yeah, it's Val Caster.
Oh, okay.
He's the man right there, Mr. Tornado License.
Okay, there you go.
Mr. Chaser License himself. But
Storm Tracker 9. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, our inflow is really just kind of going wild in that area.
It's heading towards Laverne, Oklahoma right now. This thing is heading towards Laverne, Oklahoma.
See where all this inflow is like coming in right here, and it's just basically we got a bunch of rotation coming together right here.
Should I go, Dad, or should I?
Well, you can stay. It's up to you.
I kind of want to stay.
Well, we're not going to see what we really want to see.
I kind of want to stay. Just it's so tempting to go back into the hail. I just love hail.
We got more. Oh, look at that. It's interesting. Whip around.
Hey, Jacob, welcome to the Storm Society. Welcome in, Jacob. Yeah, the velocities are definitely acting a little weird right now. I'm gonna say. Reed's in the hail? Yeah, I bet he is.
They're probably going to let this tornado warning expire if it continues doing what it's doing, but
Blowing out the windshield right now, so.
basically what he said, the velocities are a little wacky right now. I mean, last I seen, we had rotation over top of Laverne. Now it looks like the rotation's back on top of Rostown again. So this thing's doing some funky stuff. It's just basically, yeah, it's changing a lot here in the last 10 minutes. It just completely, like, the hook just merged into the storm.
Been using the Radar Omega app to attract this storm here. And
How you doing, Nancy?
Charlie has
What's going on, Nathan? Welcome to the stream, guys.
video as well, so you can get it both on your phone, you can get it on your computer back at home. It's a very versatile app.
You're in Rostown or Laverne, you definitely won't be in your safe spots. Right now, it looks like you're in pretty good shape, all right? So if you're in either Rostown or Laverne, you stay in your safe spots for now. I know we do have a tornado warning. We did have a tornado on the ground. Yeah, just stay in your safe spot for now because the storm's going through some weird action here, and it may decide to drop another tornado down. So I'd say just stay in your safe spots for now. We did have a tornado 20 minutes ago from this storm.
Yeah, it's just struggling right now.
But I think we're going to be pretty good at this point. I'm hoping this is the end of the thread on this thing. And they have reduced it back down to just a regular tornado warning. But this latest scan here, this is looking a little more serious here. You can see on this latest scan here, just south of Rostown, it's really starting to pick up in rotation right in that area here.
I wouldn't say a tornado is imminent for sure.
This thing may try to drop another tornado, basically just right on top of Rostown here. So let's take a look. We'll see what the next scan shows us. things are getting a little wild with this storm here. We just had a big blast of inflow there for the last couple minutes, and it does look like it's really starting to tighten up here, just on the south end of Rostown.
See how it's like becoming very long?
Nancy, we're right here in Oklahoma Panhandle, or the entrance to the Oklahoma Panhandle.
Like it was, 20 minutes ago where we had that nice pronounced hook on.
I mean, looking at this latest scan, it really looks like this thing's trying to recycle right now here. And it's right on top of Rostown still.
Looks like we're going to get those either mergers or clusters or something.
Yeah, Perryton back. Wow.
Yeah, very good stuff.
This guy is about to absolutely destroy his truck.
I mean, it's a really small area today, right? We're not even in tornado season. It's just one of those days where we just have a little bit of bad weather happening in a small location right here. In this little green area here, this is where we have a 2% chance for tornadoes today. Wow, yeah, look, see, they're getting blasted by the inflow or downdraft right now.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah.
They're getting hit by a ton of wind. Okay, see, they're right by this area here. Freddie's like right here. They're right here. This is where they're getting all these crazy winds. They're right in front of where the new hook is forming.
Might have to run here in a second, guys. We have probably good 70-mile-an-hour wind here. Guys, look at this.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting hit probably like 60, 70, 80 mile an hour winds right now. I mean, it is just screaming right there.
Wow. All that's just flowing.
No, I'm in Ohio myself. I live in Ohio. We do the weather wherever there's severe weather. That's where we stream it at. We basically watch for tornadoes, severe windstorms, stuff like that, hurricanes. We're focusing on the areas where the weather is severe. Like you see, we have a tornado warning right here. This is in Oklahoma right here is where we're watching. My goodness, these winds are screaming. My goodness, that's some strong winds. Holy smokes. I mean, they're getting hammered by those winds. They're literally right there where the new hook is forming. That's why they're getting so much wind. They're right in between Laverne and Rostown. You can see where it's trying to form a new tornado, like right here. I don't know if it's going to be successful in doing it, but yeah, we seen how crazy that inflow was there a minute ago. It was just screaming. Try to get another 3D view of this storm here, latest we can get. Yeah, this 3D view is from a couple minutes ago, though, so it's really not showing us what's going on right now. In our latest scans, our new hook's like forming out back here. Are you in Sulphur, Nancy? This is the part of Oklahoma that we're in. We're right here where the Panhandle starts in Oklahoma. Right near Rostown and Laverne. Got a lot of velocities here, just northwest of Laverne now. If it's going to try to drop one, it's going to be right in here, based on this latest scan.
Approaching the town of Leverne, Oklahoma. If you live in Leverne, you know anybody that lives in Leverne, we got some big time hail headed your way.
But yeah, regardless, big time hail. Even if we don't have a tornado, we're going to have big time hail. So if you're in front of this thing, get your pets and stuff inside beforehand. Cars in the garage or whatever you can do. Parked cars in the barn. Freddy's actually right inside Laverne right now. Looks like he's facing southwest towards this storm here.
Yeah, I don't see anything that looks. I don't see like a mezzo or wall cloud.
It looks like Laverne got just a couple minutes now before you guys get some really nasty winds from this storm here. Hopefully not a tornado. I don't know. This is looking pretty not good here. This is they kind of have a new hook forming right here. Just north of Laverne, south of Rostown now. Freddy was just right here. He drove down to Laverne, so he's right in Laverne now. Alright, so our storm's about to, wow, Laverne's a pretty big city. Freddy should be somewhere around here, right on the outside of Laverne. He's facing out this way where the storm's coming in. It looks like he's facing more north. Now he's looking to the west a little. I don't know why his compass says southeast. Maybe that's just the way the car's facing or the GPS is facing.
I don't see any low-level rotation right now. I know this thing is definitely cranking aloft. It's probably very strong at the mid-levels, but the low-levels right now, it is struggling to bring that down to the surface. And we're starting to get kind of enveloped by basically the forward flank, the inflow of the storm. The storm is orientated a lot differently than a traditional like northeast tracking supercell. Basically everything is shifted to the right. So
Yeah, oh my, yeah, this thing's definitely recycling.
East of the hook echo is
Look at this here.
Northeast or even north of where the hook echo
It's
is.
literally forming a new hook. We got a little, they got a little, like right here. It's trying to drop a tornado right here. Freddy might see something soon. You can clearly see we got this little notch right here.
Actually see anything. There you go. And that's how you end up losing a windshield. And then you see nothing. And then, well, then you just see a bunch of spider webs across your windshield. I'm wondering, I guess we don't have that. And dollars going out of your bank account.
A little more broad, but this is really trying to pull itself back together right here.
Here comes the wind. Oh my gosh, it's strong wind. I shouldn't be sitting next to power lines.
Yeah, you shouldn't be sitting next to the power lines, my goodness. When you see, we're getting like literally like minimum 80-mile-an-hour winds here from this.
Area of interest for the
Yeah, this storm's really gone through its transformation here in the last 15 minutes. As you can see, we have a fully new grown hook here after it lost the last one. It's forming right here, just northwest Laverne. The hook is still, hopefully this hook's going to stay on the outside of town here, and we don't have to worry about it coming in on anybody.
Ooh, hear that one? Yeah. I would hit the roof.
Starting to get an inflow tail right
Honestly,
here.
Charlie, the mezzo is starting to ramp up on this thing.
It is.
Yeah, we're starting to get an inflow
Get an
tail
inflow
right
tail.
here. Whoa! That was a bad one. Wow, scared me.
If it drops a tornado, I mean, the hooks,
What was that?
it'd be around in this area up here, it looks like.
Oh my gosh.
In the northwest part of Laverne.
Jump scare.
Did it hit the windshield?
another decent stone there.
This area should, if you're on this little area here in Laverne out here on the west end, you should probably get in your safe spots to be careful right now. Just so we do have a large rotating hook coming right over the west side of Laverne here.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we want to go. If this thing tries.
There's no confirmed tornado on the ground here, but I think it's very close to doing it again. Let me tilt the radar up again. So we're looking at this at 5,000 feet. The sirens are blasting in Laverne.
Oh, did you hear that hailstone? It sounded like a gunshot. Hit one of those roofs back there.
I mean, it looks like you're going to have up to 80-mile-an-hour winds regardless in some areas of
I
Laverne.
might go just like a mile south.
But if you're on the west side of Laverne, you definitely want to be in your basement for the next couple minutes.
Yeah, it's like a grid here.
I mean, this thing could change track and end up anywhere in Laverne too, so.
The church is all out. They're waving.
Church is all outside and waving. Oh boy.
I'm gonna pull up to this next road.
It's like pulling it all back up into the storm.
Hey, give me the windshield front there, practical.
Man, the structure looks pretty cool out front.
If you wanna grab them.
Like we have something a little wild happening up here northeast of Englewood too.
Yeah, I think west is our best. West is best.
Wow, we got rotation over here too, man. There's all kinds of rotation happening out here.
White cloud is just windy.
Yeah, it really looks like it's trying to drop itself right in there. You can see how our greens and reds are basically touching together right in there. Trying to draw areas for you. And see where they're touching.
Just popping in here. What they're looking at right there, that kind of sideways tilted cloud on the screen is the inflow tail. That's where our storm is breathing in all of its fuel. And it has that kind of weird, twisty, tilted look because that storm is, there's lots of little areas of horizontal and vertical spin around the storm.
That's such a good view of that storm.
All that in, it takes in all those little areas of circulation, tilts them vertically, and that's how you get that strange kind of tilty, swirly look to your inflow tail.
See what our next scan tells us. What's going on weather-wise?
Yeah, we gotta shoot west. Back in there. The area of interest is further
Just popping in here once again. If we go to our radar here, the storm area of circulation right now, the tornado-y part of the storm is going to be still just west of Laverne. It's just passing to the west of town. It's going to be sitting right in here. We have these reds moving away from the radar, greens moving toward the radar. This is our area of circulation. It doesn't seem like there's really anything out here. We can zoom in, but it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of like major population centers in the path of this, which is nice. But there are still a few farmsteads out there. So you folks west and southwest of Laverne, heads up. I want to kind of draw out where this thing's headed. This is our area of circulation here. It's kind of working its way south-southwest this direction. So that's where the immediate tornado threat with this storm is going to be.
pull them out. Okay.
Lisa, what's going on?
Out here, guys. Here we go. I finally got it.
He's having connection problems.
Finally starting to get its identity back as it was fighting some of those other updrafts.
Look at this wall cloud.
Looks like at the moment Laverne's in good shape. Oh my goodness, look how
Low
dark
bit
it is
rate.
there. Holy smokes.
Yeah, go figure. Go figure. I might have to pull him back in then. So.
I mean, all this rotation's basically on the west end, out on the west end of Laverne, so it looks like they're in good shape now.
Bit rate is not bit rating.
Bit rate is not bit rating.
I'll have to bring you guys back in here for a second.
Yeah, our area of rotation is going to be out here on the west end of Laverne, so if you're in Laverne, stay in your safe spot for now, but
just on the west side of Laverne, the circulation, it's headed southwest.
looks like you're in good shape in Laverne. I would, stay in your safe spots just to be, safe, but right now it looks like hopefully Laverne isn't going to see any damage or tornado at this point, but things could change, but at the moment it's looking good for your town. Because our rotation is basically over here on the west end of it. Hopefully you guys don't get too bad of those winds either, because Freddie was driving right up into that hook, and he was seeing about anywhere up like 80-mile-an-hour winds just in front of it, so it was pretty wild. You can hear the tornado warnings go. Amber alerts are going off on them because they're in the area.
Might be rain wrapped. Not surprise me.
But yeah, this storm's been really fishy, so it could, I say now the rotation's outside of Laverne, but this thing could just recycle and drop one back on top of you guys, so.
Have a decent road network here. So.
You had bad storms at your area? Where at in Florida?
We kind of went through what was Ben calling it, the Red Hills? We made it through the Red Hills of Kansas.
Right in here is where it wants to drop one.
This white cloud is turning around.
And that's really close to Laverne, too. I mean, you can see the town in this area of strong rotations just to the west of the main part of town.
A little pop here a second, guys. Now that road...
And this data right here is basically... If there was a tornado on the ground, it'd be like right here on this green dot. This is where, like, all the data is measuring all the way up through the storm and where it's basically pinpointing where the biggest part of the rotation is.
You said you see something over there? I'm going to just stop here for a second.
That big white cloud was...
Yeah. I'm going to flip around here. I might actually take this as a great opportunity.
Kind of see here, we got our light red and our green here. This is where it's kind of touching together. This is where our area of rotation is the strongest, right in this circle here.
Pull them out. Okay. Two here for a sec. Oh my gosh, it is cranking right here, Dad. We might get a tornado here in a second. Look at this. Yeah. Right here. Right here. Okay, look at that.
Thinking they're going to see a tornado.
Let me use this as an opportunity for me to hit a code yellow. I'll be back in a second, chat. Look at that rotate, Dad.
Yeah, you guys to the west of Laverne, especially southwest there. This storm is going to be approaching Highway 270 south of Laverne. It's kind of tracking this direction. You see that area of circulation on your screen? That is our area of concern right now. For if a tornado were to form, that's where it would be. And it's going to be parked right up here, moving this direction towards Highway 270 south and west of Laverne.
You mean to say 210? I think he was talking about 210. Yeah, I mean, the rotation's like right over here in these fields.
And now it's not quite as tight. It's not quite as tight, but for a second there, Dad, that...
You got N1750 road and
I think
East 210 road.
one more mile south. Yeah, I would. Make sure this is... That way...
Man, they got such a good view on that hook right there, man. My goodness.
What's up there, Pinhead Larry? Thank you for the super chat, man.
It's definitely maintaining its threat, I would say. This thing could drop a tornado again here at any moment, and it did. There was a tornado on the ground about 30 minutes ago.
Reed is kaput for the day. What does that mean? What happened to Reed?
Boy, it's looking nice on
Completely
radar
destroy
right
his vehicle.
It's
No, it
looking
looks
nice.
good. Hey, we could get a strong tornado out of this thing.
Reed has multiple holes in his car windows.
Reed
That'll
has
do it.
multiple holes in his car
That'll
window.
do it. So, chat, you
Poor
guys
Reed.
understand why I decided not to go into the hail today. You understand why I decided to avoid it today.
Is this a dead end up here?
We can finally see our hook again here
Might have to go west if we
on the
do.
Supercell.
It might be. Yeah.
Also, on these roads, it does pay to stay ahead of that rain and that
Oh yeah.
hail
No
because of
doubt.
the mud.
Learned that firsthand a few weeks ago. Down here in Kansas. Hey Marana, welcome to the Storm Society. So what do you see?
I got that stiff neck, so I gotta turn right to see something.
Really trying.
Well,
Yeah. What do you see here? Might even just
it's
pull.
a little more just kind of stable here, but I think it's gonna be over there.
This thing hardly moving too. Yeah, this thing's moving really slow. I mean, it's kind of just, I would say in the last 5 minutes, it's just kind of been hanging out right on top of Laverne on the west side.
There we go.
Really hasn't moved that
That's how
far.
we do it.
Oh, guys.
That's how we do it right there.
And our last 2 scans look like the worst.
Whoops.
It looks like all this monstrous hail is literally going to hit Laverne now. So if you're in Laverne, hold on.
No, I agree. This is where it's.
You guys are in Laverne. This monster hail core is about to pull right into Laverne right now, like downtown Laverne. You guys are going to get some really big, nasty hail. And this hail, like, put holes in Reed Timmer's cars. So it's pretty nasty here. 2-inch hail. It's actually 2.75 inch hail, almost baseball size hail there. That's pretty big hail. And it's coming right into downtown Laverne right now as we speak. You can see here's Laverne. Here's the big hail core. It's pulling in. Huge hail. Not only that, just to our west of this hail, we got, this is where our big rotation is here. We'll take a look at the hurricanes here in a minute. Let me actually pull that up. Okay, this latest scan looks better. Better for not getting a tornado, I'd say. Looks like the rotation's weakened a little bit here. But I mean, look at that. My goodness, look at this view.
Flowing in, and then now we're starting to get a nice blocky wall cloud back over here. It's starting to consolidate. We also kind of have some
That's
rotation
so
here.
crazy.
It's very loose. It's not concentrated right now. So until this concentrates, it's going to be a moment before we get a tornado. But when this starts to focus, that's how we're going to get a tornado. Those dragonflies. We got some dragonflies. Oh yeah, look at the dragonflies.
Oh, they're chasing dragonflies, guys.
Yeah, but I think it's trying right here, so I don't really feel like we need to yet. Thankfully, there's not a lot of precip here so far. So if the precip starts to drop, then we'll shoot over there. But hey, rapid motion back in there. You see that? Right here. Nice rising motion there too.
Is that it forming right there?
It could be. It could be.
Oh, dude, we have a tornado warning in Texas?
Right in here. Some just crazy motion.
I didn't even look at Texas yet. Let me open up another radar.
If you look at the rain curtains, though, you have northerlies. Definitely got northerlies working in.
Let me actually zoom out and see where it
So
is.
realistically speaking, we're practically.
Oh, it's just down the road from here.
Yeah, we're practically sitting right where this thing should be rotating, you know? We just don't have much RFD at the moment. It's the only lacking.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we got some really tight rotation there right by Perryton.
By the way, guys, my headlight is
Holy
still out.
smokes. Let me set up dual radars in this.
Right now, but I think it arrives tomorrow.
For dual windows.
So, I thought it was going to be done a week or so ago, and then I found out that they weren't able to find a replacement part for it, so then I just ordered it myself, and I'm just going to do it myself. So we are the one-eyed bandit here tonight. Right here, this is
One-eyed
now
bandit.
It's consolidating. Yep.
It just looks.
Now it's trying to consolidate. You almost have a little clear slot wrapping it.
It almost looks like
It kind of looks like earlier, right? A little bit, kind of like what we had earlier. Yeah. Guys, look.
This is it.
He's ready to launch. No, it's right. I don't know if it's right, but it's trying right there. Here, it might try to refocus right here too. Might try to
That's our Laverne storm, and this is the one of. So both of these are tornado warned. For some reason, my tornado warnings are not showing up on weather-wise. Let me go ahead and open up a second GR2 analyst here.
Guys, I thought it was gonna drop just looking at radar and visually. It was close, I think, but I don't know what happened. Last scan, yeah, I got a little bit looser. I think I'm gonna go down to this next south option.
I don't know, man. This could be side lobe contamination. They did tornado warn it. I don't know if somebody spotted it.
Over there. What is that dust at? I see. Is that dust? I see.
Let
that.
me
To the right.
see what they say here.
It's gonna point. I don't know if
No,
that's dust.
nobody's confirmed any tornado.
Yeah, just.
They just warned it. I mean, this is a big old mess, too. You can see all this radar interference we have on this one, too, so.
Can't see what I'm seeing.
I don't know for sure if we
Back in the rain, but-
almost have a tornado here or it's just hail. It's hard to say. Let's go back up to the Oklahoma one, though.
Alright.
'Cause this thing looks like it's ready to drop one still.
Hopefully it's a pretty decent road, because if not, then, well...
And it's moving slow. I mean, this thing's just staying right on top of the west side of Laverne.
I'm just thinking.
If not, then, well... Maybe somebody's
Yeah, here come
nearby.
the rain curtains out in front of us there.
Maybe
so
somebody would be nearby with a 4x4 or something.
They're actually way out west of us too.
What's probably going to happen is it's just going to all of a sudden dump right here. And it's just going to be game over.
That's where.
Yeah, look at that latest scan. Holy smokes.
No, but it still looks nice on this west edge.
Yeah, look at this latest scan right in here. I mean, it looks like it really wants to try to drop one.
Listen, I thought it looked really bad about
I mean, yeah.
5 minutes ago. And then
This is just right on the side of Laverne,
like
too.
10 minutes, it
This
looked
storm is
really,
still
really
just
good.
on the west side of Laverne.
It just goes to show that this thing is probably going to fluctuate. It's going to go in and out of looking promising. It might look terrible.
This road is a road.
Yeah, I hope it is a road.
If anybody's in Laverne, like, we literally have a strong rotation right on top of you on the southwest side. Okay, this looks a little more sloppier. The inflow's starting to ramp up again.
Hope that Bob has been taking good care of his road. Please be taking care of your road, Bob. Looks like we got a
Emergency
neutral
alert.
everyone.
National Weather Service. Tornado warning in this area until 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Take shelter now in a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Check media.
Thank you, Siri.
Good.
Aw, Siri gives tornado warnings now.
Siri coming in with the amazing advice. Oh, hey, Siri.
We're looking at a 3D view of this storm right now. We're looking at the internals.
Siri's everywhere. in particular, there'll be wipers today.
Well, it's either all or nothing, but let's. Oh, baby.
Ooh, I'm starting to get a little. Road's starting to get a little muddy there in some spots. So.
Slick driving.
Yep.
I think if it was the drop one, I'd be right in there.
Actually, I'm going to give Oklahoma some credit here. These roads are pretty darn good.
Yeah, actually. Better than those West Kansas
It's like
roads.
right inside the hook, right in here.
I'll tell you that. At least so far. Now, when you get onto those clay roads, the red clay mode or roads,
We're getting a big blast of wind flow, so it's kind of really throwing off the radar right now, so I can't really tell exactly what's going on. Whenever you get like a whole bunch of this, you can see where the inflow is just really blasting in right here. It's just kind of making a big mess in this right here, scrambling it all up.
What do you think, guys?
Does it to the inflow. I mean, generally you can see when the inflow is really strong. You can see when like the highest readings on the NROT
Happy Monday.
First day of the
is at the
week,
bottom.
how we feeling?
And I done messed up my windows.
Yeah. It's the worst day of the week. Wait, maybe it is Brandon. Why did it look blue?
I saw blues.
Didn't it look? Wait, I see green and I see blue.
Maybe it was the water.
Wait, is it Brandon or is it somebody else? I swear I just saw blue again.
Right now, it just looks like a big old nasty inflow mess right now.
They got the whole Christmas tree. They got all the.
But it could be trying to ramp up and drop a tornado right in here. We'll see what happens.
I'll search out. They're in my pocket. Okay. Glasses. Okay, so we.
Where exactly is Freddy? So Freddy's like right here. He needs to go over just a hair. He needs to like, it's going to be right up in there.
That is a fascinating.
He's a bit over to the west. I mean, I don't want him to get hurt, right? But
fan if you remember the Carlton, Kansas tornado.
Unfortunately, it was the same day as the of the Wichita.
go look at the Texas one again.
It's a little overshadowed by Andover, but it was just as good. It just didn't get quite the.
Yeah, this is a big mess over here in Texas. Good thing it's out away from a town right now. Looks like it's really close to Perryton, but man, there's so much interference here.
Look at this.
How you doing, Anthony?
Look at the cows.
Oh, hey, he's talking to the cows.
Nola'd be freaking out. Oh, wow.
Moo!
Mosquitoes?
Moo! Moo!
Got a little PDS cow intercept here.
EDS cow intercept.
I think, right
That's funny.
Hey, the Perryton storm just got.
How you doing, Anthony? Maria, how you doing?
Yeah, it's tornado warning down.
We have 2 tornado warnings right now. We have one in entrance of the Oklahoma Panhandle, and we got one here in North Texas, but it's a big mess here. I can't tell if we actually got a tornado issue here. It's just a bunch of hail because there's so much interference here in
Charlie,
Texas.
what do you think of the Perryton storm there?
There's either rotation or hail here. Because we have some big giant hail cores. Looks like 2-inch size hail in this Texas one. There's almost 3-inch size hail, almost baseball size hail. Baseball size hail was falling at the time of the report in Perryton, east side of Perryton.
Okay, that's all I needed to hear, Charlie.
But our data's kind of really scuffed for this Texas storm. We're not getting good data on it.
There's one white cow. Actually, no, there's another.
So like right here, this could be a tornado or it could be a hail. It's hard to say right in here.
Colors.
You can kind of see where our velocity is right in there. Thing is, it's out in the field right now, so that's a good thing. But yeah, all this purple stuff here, this is basically radar interference, so we're not really getting clear data on this Texas storm right here.
Yeah, guys, I need to do some major work to my lights up here.
All right, this is back on the Oklahoma storm.
Severed. See the cords there, guys.
Dang, bro.
That was from our hail intercept a month ago.
The hail broke his
Severed
lights.
the wires, so my flashing lights just don't work anymore.
That sucks.
Actually, let me try them. Yeah, let me complete the circuit real quick. Let me see what they do right now.
son lives
Yeah,
in
so that's
Singleton
supposed to
Avenue in
be
Wichita
my
Falls. Wichita's good though,
black
just so you
road.
know.
Instead, it's alternating between a floodlight.
Our tornado
and
threat's down
still
here.
So that's not.
Luckily, you don't have to worry about nothing in
definitely
Wichita
not
today.
The pod lights just, they decided to just leave the chat. So I think the front lights might work though. Oh wait, no. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me turn off. See, at least
Right
the
now,
front
we're
lights
still.
work the way they're supposed to. See
We're
that?
just having a whole bunch of inflow happening
Those
right here in
actually
this
work.
storm.
But all the other lights, we got big problems. Just go ahead and shut that off. I'm also using this.
big
as
old
like an extra
Supercell, though.
set of headlights because obviously we are missing a headlight right now. So just using
The storm wants to drop a tornado right in here. I swear it wants to do it.
using the
It's trying.
solid light. Hey guys, there's a storm coming in, so just let me know.
Starting to get really windy where Freddy is.
3 minutes. Yeah, that's guys.
Cows are running. Better move on over. Move on over.
Take cover.
That was funny. I like that dad joke. You better move on over.
Yeah, AJ, my license plate is probably on like 500 million views worth of videos, so it's out there. It's out there, so it is not hard to find my license plate, unfortunately, so
How you doing, Bree?
yeah, see, I got their back, Logan. Wow, look at that. There's the tornado we saw earlier, guys.
That's from earlier when I was on the ground.
Isn't that weird, though, like, where it's coming out of? Like, yeah.
About 30 minutes
There's
ago.
not, like, a super defined
And the rain out in front of
clear
it.
slot. It's all messy, and then just in the middle of the mess, there's just this beautiful noodle.
Beautiful noodle.
Nice little...
Good thing everybody's safe and nobody got hurt.
Goblin feed just had a pink rave going on.
Wait, really? Is it fixed now? Is it still doing it? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think they're probably
It's
gonna let
fixed
this
now.
tornado warning
As
expire
we're
in
zooming
Texas
it's, like,
because
flashing, like, pink stripes.
and again, we have a really little tight pocket of rotation. I don't know if that's
I do
interference or not.
apologize.
It's just really a bad scan right now still. We're seeing it at 8,000 feet.
Sorry it was out my window.
Yeah. Why'd it have to be out your window, man?
Well, I kept saying it's over our head.
It's out in the middle of fields, it looks like. There's no town nearby. Actually, there's a bunch of houses or something over here.
Yeah, no, you had a good
Bunch of
view of it,
barns.
though. That was a beautiful tornado.
Got a mega farm over there.
Well, there's 2025 for you, man.
It is.
The year of the tornado. Doesn't matter what day it is. There's always a chance for a tornado.
That's right. September. Okay?
September. Yeah,
How you
September,
doing,
you're
Dino?
not supposed
Welcome to the
see
stream.
a tornado.
Different. This year's different.
Yeah, it is.
And
That's probably my best September tornado I've ever seen. I've only seen like
that
a
thing
couple.
was still going. I haven't shut it off.
I know.
How long has that thing going?
All right. No, I don't ever use that, Bree. Contrast glass is a T-cloud movement formation bear. That would be neat. I don't know if any of the storm chasers have it. I'm not mobile though. I'm not chasing. I'm in Ohio. I watch the radar and basically warn anybody that has like tornadoes or big windstorms, hailstorms, hurricanes coming towards them. They still have this thing tornado warned. It's a big old mess. The storm is it's just a big messy storm. And I mean, Laverne is completely engulfed in hail right now. Like we have 2 to 3 inch hail just completely just all over Laverne right now. They dodged the tornado threat, but they are not dodging the hail. The entire city of Laverne is getting hit by 2 to 3 inch size hail. I mean, that hail core is bigger than the city itself. Hopefully they heeded their warnings and got, I mean, I know Freddie drove by and there's people outside the church looking for the tornado, but as you can see, there's nothing but hail covering this town right now. And our rotation is going to be down here. Our rotation's down in this area now, but the hail's still right on top of Laverne, and the storm's moving slow. So it's going to be hailing hard in Laverne for a while. Our strongest area of rotation is like right in here. Looks like we just got a new tornado warning. Yeah. See, this thing looks like it's trying to drop a tornado again. You can see our area. It wants to drop it right there. Just southwest of Laverne. Our next town coming up is going to be Catesby, but it looks like it's got a ways. The storm's moving really slow. And of course, Freddie's here. He's right here. If this thing drops a tornado, we're going to see it live.
Approach this. Do we have a good road? Do we need to go back over to that road and then drop south?
Way over there? What is that? Oh, that's the...
There's a road. It's marked kind of like it's a road, so I might try that. I'm gonna go now though. That way, if it's not a road, we have time to make up a plan B. It's starting to get kind of dark out here.
True. We are losing daylight.
Definitely losing daylight.
You know I'm streaming right now, and they can hear you.
If you have not already, be sure to drop a like on the stream.
Hello? Somebody's calling me from the Discord. Naders everywhere. Naders, I'm streaming, by the way. I don't know why he keeps trying to call. You can clearly see the inflows really ramping up here still. It's going to keep feeding that hail core too. It is 8:12 p.m. in Ohio. I think it's 6 o'clock too here in Oklahoma. I think it's in the same time zone as you, Lisa. How you doing, Mark? Welcome to the stream. You still have 2 tornado warnings. That one in Texas is still warned. It's crazy. But I mean, it could have a tornado on the ground in Texas. We can't see. There's so much hail and side lobe contamination over there. But yeah, this is the big supercell here on top of Laverne right now, dropping hail on it. And there is a chance for it to drop a tornado as well, right in there. Right here where the hook is. We did see a tornado about 45 minutes ago in this storm. And then we got our Texas one. Let's go look at the Texas one again. This is still tornado warned, but we can't really. There's so much radar interference over here still. See all this purple? It's kind of screwing up the data. Got a pretty decent 3D view of it still, kind of. Yeah, see all this interference really chunks out, so we can't really see the velocities that well. All this purple's basically just putting holes in all the radar data. This is a good way to show you how bad the data's messed up. See how much we're missing here. So if there's a tornado, it's going to be really hard to tell on the radar. I mean, from what it looks like, is there could possibly be a strong rotation there. Either that or it's still hail. But the good thing is it's not that big of a deal because it's outside of town. So we really don't need to worry that much about that.
We're up to 1.9 thousand likes. almost to that 2K like. Almost to 2,000 likes. Very, very close.
That could be a tornado. Who knows?
Alright, so I think this goes...
It'd be pretty cool if Freddy was over here on this one, because then we could actually see what's going on.
Actually, our road, our beautiful paved road has vanished.
Got a new tornado warning, it sounds like.
Wow, look at this up here, Dad.
It's awesome. Freddy's got his dad with him right now.
Wow. It strikes me as it's clearly got enough inflow. It's just struggling with focusing it, bringing it all together.
Yeah, it's definitely got the structure. Radar.
And she's beautiful. And I still think we can get a tornado.
In front of you, right down the road.
Huh?
Dad just said tornado in front of you right now. Is it touching down right here, maybe?
Charlie sees
Like
it.
there was a cone feature there for a second.
It could be on the ground right in here.
Spotted a tornado. Yeah, I saw that. I don't think it was rotating though. But it did have that cone shape to it.
Right in here.
Sometimes Charlie spots.
I
things
change
we
it to
don't
red.
see. Charlie has spotted a few tornadoes for me before, so.
Yeah, Charlie might have seen a tornado coming from this little green dot right here. They're driving towards it.
The tornado as it ran them over.
Yeah, you literally spotted a tornado and like.
Now they're driving up in there. They're getting closer to it.
Tornado. Okay, this looks like a pretty nice road. Oh my gosh, look behind us here. I'm just gonna flip around for a second. I still want to get that structure, but this looks nuts right here. You kidding me? I'm just gonna show you guys out the side here for a second. Look at that. Big feeder band flowing in, but I think the better view is still gonna be further out.
Take another 3D view of it and see if I see any rotational structure inside of it. This 3D view is always like 5 minutes behind, guys, just so you know. So basically, yes, all this 3D view is 5 minutes behind because it has to take data from all different tilts of the radar, and each tilt of the radar scans at different times. So it basically takes roughly about 2 to 5 minutes just to get the full data to be able to see the entire 3D view of the storm. So that's why our 3D view is always delayed. Yeah, we're not really getting a good view of it. And if it did drop one, it should be right in between here in this area here. So expect to blow down through there. You can see where the reds and greens are basically the directions of the wind. It's where they're meeting together.
This focus here for a second.
Canton, Ohio. What's going on, Shane? Zach, what's going on? Show the Oklahoma map? Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, look at the.
This is right here in the entrance of the Oklahoma Panhandle.
Be some pretty nice structure if we can get out ahead of it.
We do have 2 other severe thunderstorms here in northern Oklahoma, but our tornado threatened area is right here. Let me go ahead and pull up our SPC outlook again. So if you're inside this green area, this is where we have a 2% chance for tornadoes today.
Gotta get out ahead of it. Some mothership.
This thing's getting stronger. It looks like, you know, we got a large area of rotation here. If it decides to tighten up, it could definitely drop one again. And I say again because this storm did produce a tornado about 45 minutes ago. You're in Yukon, Ohio?
Also, PDS bad service.
Yes, bad service. Hold on, let me move this over.
Radius. Yeah, this has not been the best.
Turn off split view. We'll go look at Ohio.
I think the stream's been holding up.
Man, we have like a drought in Ohio, buddy. Everything's dying here. I'm near Cincinnati. We got maybe like 10 minutes of rain in the last 2 months.
Kansas, Oklahoma border.
I haven't even mowed the yard in 2 months in Ohio. It's pretty much a drought in Ohio at this point. Yeah, anybody wants to hang out with us in Discord, we're always, you get a heads up on the weather in Discord. We do have a Discord server. If anybody wants to join, it's a free app. It's just basically like it's a chat room where we're always talking about weather, whether we're live or not,
Ladies and gentlemen, the storm is eating their cell service once again. So I'm going to take you guys over to our radar here for just a moment just to get a look at what this storm is doing. Right now, it looks like we have a big outflow push that's starting to work its way out of this storm. That's what all this red is. That's all outflow getting pushed out. We still have plenty of inflow, so it's going to be interesting to see how that all interacts. The storm's kind of entering an area where the radar is having a bit of a hard time seeing, so we're going to see if that can resolve itself here over time. That's just something that happens when your storm is getting far away from the radar site. It becomes a bit harder to see what's going on. But we still have a little bit of a hook going back there just south of Laverne, kind of paralleling Highway 283 due south.
Texas is still a sloppy
This is
mess.
our area of interest right here. It's just kind of steadily been working its way to the southwest, kind of that direction.
Our purple polygons are where the tornado warnings are. Green's a flash flood warning, red's a thunderstorm warning. So we have 2 active tornado warnings right now.
This is approaching Catesby. I believe
One in
that's how it's
Texas,
pronounced
one in
in
Oklahoma.
Catesby, Oklahoma. So that's the an immediate community that is downstream of this storm.
This tornado warning up here is technically going to make its way into Oklahoma or Texas itself.
You guys, heads up, this storm is going to be heading your direction. We do still have that tornado warning. Nothing super defined that's really screaming tornado imminent at me at the moment. But on top of that tornado threat, we do have the risk for some very large hail. The storm is currently warned for lime-sized hail. And you guys heard us talking about some of the...
Hey, Krabby, what's going on? Welcome back.
Encountering some hailstones much larger than that, approaching 3 inches in diameter.
Right now, yeah, it's getting all sloppy again. A whole bunch of inflow. Radars all over the place in the storm.
Their microphone is muted, so we will see if they pop back on here in just a moment. So I'm going to keep you guys for a little bit longer. I can also take you guys over to our meso analysis. That is another thing that I've had my eye on as we've been going through this evening. You hear me talking a lot about the wind shear out there. We've been really talking about the wind shear. Well, if you go over to our meso analysis, you can see this area where it says 300. This is storm relative helicity. Essentially, when you have a dominant right-moving supercell, which is what we have right now, that is the amount of wind shear that storm is going to be able to ingest. And when you have values over 300, that's pretty favorable to get a nice, robust supercell. And we've had that with this beautifully sculpted supercell that's been working its way through the Oklahoma Panhandle here this evening. Let's see if their microphone is going to come back on. I guess their microphone is still
Their
offline.
microphone
So I'm gonna
blew
send
up.
to Freddie here and see if we can get that resolved. Freddie, just a quick heads up. I believe your microphone is muted. We cannot hear anything.
Turn it on,
We'll see if
Freddie.
that fixes it. But I'm going to take you guys back on over to our meso analysis. There's 2 phones on the dashboard and a supercell out the window. I'm just going to narrate what's going on as we work our way through here. But that is a really pretty storm. Their microphone is still offline. So we're just going to enjoy.
Freddie don't know he's muted, I guess.
Beautiful supercell. Wow. So amazing. This is what Oklahoma does in 2025, the year of the tornado. It creates some very awesome supercells. What is a mothership? That is a great question. A mothership is kind of what we call these really sculpted, striated supercells.
I'll show you a
Big
mothership.
Bowls with all like the curves and lines in them. That's what we call our motherships. And this is a pretty good example of one.
This is our mothership right here.
Further out ahead of it, but that is a mothership right there. That is a PDS mothership storm.
Technically, our mothership's going to be the this area here
Still
where
no
it's really
microphone. I'm just
rotating
gonna
inside
leave
the
them unmuted
supercell.
until eventually it comes back online. So, I want to take you guys back on over to our mezzanine.
This is the back side of the mothership.
Look at another parameter we've been looking for. You've heard us talking a lot about this stream about the really big hail that's been going on. We've had some very large hailstones out there of around 3 inches in diameter. And the reason for that is our mid-level lapse rates. We've had very steep mid-level lapse rates.
Hold on, let me listen to this guy a little bit longer.
Lapse rates are how fast the temperature changes with height. When you have a really rapid temperature change, really cold air aloft, just above really warm air at the surface, and that change is very drastic, that helps grow really large hailstones. Because when your hailstone is falling through an environment where it gets really warm, or really cold and really warm really fast.
There's another good way to see the mothership right here.
So you get these really large chunks of ice.
That's our
heading
mothership.
Down to the surface. Their microphone is still muted. I don't even know if my Zelda went through because they kind of have no cell service. So we'll see if they will eventually get my message. But I can pop them back into the full screen here so that you guys can see. But it looks like the storm is starting to move out of the tornado warning box. We'll see if they issue a new tornado warning here in a little bit. We do still have a pretty good area of rotation here. It's pretty large. That's one thing that has me concerned, these large areas of rotation. It's a bit tricky for the storm to organize those.
I don't want to cut him off yet. He's given some good information.
Area of rotation. When these storms get really big, get really giant with their mesocyclones, those rotating updrafts, it becomes harder for it to focus that rotation. There's so much rotation going on, it becomes harder to get it all compacted into a nice spot where our tornado can form. And that's something that our storm has been struggling with.
The storm's getting stronger, though. You can see how big our inrod's getting.
And we've also had it come close a couple of times where we see those big areas of circulation, but
this thing is getting much more powerful in this area.
Touchdown. And check out that view. That is a mothership right there with a very nice look at the sunset out the window.
Like, it's getting really big and strong. It just hasn't condensed itself into a tornado again yet.
Maybe that will notify them a bit sooner, so you're not getting my narration. You're hearing what they're saying in the car. Let me text him. There we go. Message has been sent. We'll see if it actually delivers, because like I said, there's not a
What's going on, Matthew Porter? How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
It's possible that they may not get it for a few moments. But until then, you guys are stuck with me. This is officially...
All right, who was asking about, Hold on, let me scroll up here a minute. Somebody was asking about somewhere. Somebody asked about South Dakota. Weather will please check Nebraska and South Dakota. Is there anything going on up there? We do have a big storm up there near Valentine. I don't know if we have any kind of rotation or anything like that. Just a big old thunderstorm. Couple thunderstorms. The meso-scale discussion concerning severe potential peak wind gusts, 60 mile an hour, and hail. Nothing too crazy up there. Just a big storm up in Nebraska. No tornado threat. Oh my God! Look at this view. Oh my God. That is so beautiful. Look at that. Holy smokes. Yeah. I mean, talk about a mothership. Holy smokes. That is an absolute beautiful view of this storm right here. I mean, the thing is like basically a 20-mile wide tornado is what it looks like right now. It's freaking amazing. Look, that is such a good view of it. Not even a 20. It's not rotating that fast. We can see our speeds right here. So, like, you got spinning through here, and it's spinning through here. So, we just got a really large area of rotation. That's what we're basically looking at. We're looking at the whole storm. It's just so big, it's hard to see it moving. But if you like somebody, if they sit in one spot and you like play it at like 200%, you can see it rotating really well. But when something that big is like moving at like 60 miles an hour, it's hard to see by the eye. I mean, if you look at it closely, you can kind of see it moving. That is amazing. And this is about some of the best footage you can get of a supercell right there. Even if it's not a tornado on the ground at the moment, it's just amazing to see that. Florida. Yeah, you have to renew the tornado warning yet. Lots of rain in Florida as usual. Looks like rain all over the place in Florida. No Florida-nator, no. Just a bunch of rain. That is such a good view, man. Freddie's getting such good footage today. Can't really predict Florida, though. It's like you got a thunderstorm that appears and disappears right out of nowhere. But today we're just dealing with severe weather in a pretty small area. This is it right here. We got 2% chance for tornadoes here in this green area. Did he turn his mic back on yet? See if he turned on his mic.
Right now.
Yep, it's back. Okay, good.
Just because you're gonna put it up and rather take it down immediately. Wow, these CGs are coming in. Big time CG barrage here, guys.
It's so awesome. This is such a good view, guys. I am so glad we went live today, be able to share this with you guys. Absolutely amazing. If anybody wants to donate, please donate to Freddie McKinney. Let me put his link in the channel here. He's getting really good footage today.
The service is selling now? Dude, there's no way, bro. All the times for service to start selling, it's gonna start selling right now. You've got it.
That's Freddie's merch right there. That's his channel and his merch.
Look at it back over here. That is just nuts. These CGs are a little close.
Man, this is loud. You can really hear that wind blasting.
I have to move here in a second, Dad.
Get another 3D view of this big old storm we're looking at here. Yeah, so we're basically seeing on the screen here, that big old supercell, big mothership looking thing is right in here. That's what we're seeing at right here on the screen.
Let's do it.
I don't know. Probably an EF5 is probably the strongest I've seen on a video.
This thing is insane.
Oh boy.
Alright, I need a plug.
Did the
Trying to do
did it
a
come
lot of
back?
things right now.
The volume
Yeah, the audio's back. It's
reset
it should be working now.
See, this is the big monstrous area rotation that we're seeing there. There's our mothership again. Such a huge area of rotation right in here.
All right, we've lost them for a brief moment. This storm is currently located.
You can see how strong this thing is. I mean, this could drop a pretty strong tornado at this point if it decides to do it. Because you can see your greens and your reds in here, right?
Up next is move down Highway 283, currently located over Catesby. The tornado-y part of the storm, if there were a tornado, it's going to be located right in here. We just got a new tornado warning.
They still have this thing tornado warned. They're not letting it drop. They do not want to drop this tornado warning without, I mean, because this thing is really strong, right? I mean, you can see how much of an area of this storm is rotating. It's just insane. Like, this whole area is rotating really strong now. You can see our reds and our greens. Like, that's where the strongest point of the rotation would be, right down the middle of it. But you can see how much well-defined and how much more powerful the storms become in the last 30 minutes. It's a big boy. It is a big, strong storm.
Also putting down some pretty large hail. So not only do we have that tornado risk, we also are watching for the potential for some pretty big hailstones out of this thing. Like we've been saying on the stream, this storm has been known to have a history of producing hailstones around 3 inches in diameter, which is about the size.
Yeah, this is basically where it's the strongest. Like, I turned up the velocities where we can see the highest velocities.
Definitely a mean storm here in Oklahoma. I want to step through our velocities here if we can.
Yep, this is our strongest area rotation right through there.
It looks like this might just be contamination, because see how it just kind of appears on one scan? We'll have to monitor the next few scans to see how this holds. If this does stay there, may have something a little bit more concerning, but as of right now, the radar has kind of been just like flashing.
Looks like they dropped the tornado warning in Texas, but look at that here, though. We got a little patch of rotation right there. Let me go back to that radar.
We're going to keep an eye on that.
This is just one monster supercell, I tell you what. Yeah, you can't even see it on this radar. It's completely covered with the interference. Matthew, I believe it's 8 o'clock out here. 8:30. No, 6:30. It's 8:30 in Ohio. I'm sorry. It's 6:30 out here in Texas, Oklahoma.
Yep, out this window here. I'm trying to just keep them locked. Actually, this is a decent. Chad, I might just leave you right here for now.
Yeah, it should be 6:30 where this big storm is.
We're trying, guys.
Yeah, you can see there's definitely rotation on this one here. You got to look at it from this radar. It's no longer tornado warned, but
It's all about soaking it in. Hey, thank you, Matt.
look at this area right here, right in here. It looks like it's really starting to ramp up there. We're getting some really strong rotation inside that blue circle.
There's the stream. First live storm chase you're watching. Well, that's cool, Austin. Hopefully you're enjoying it, man.
It could drop a tornado right down here in front of Catesby.
It's actually been a pretty exciting chase today. Yeah, that's a good shot right there. That's okay.
Let's pull up Catesby. Catesby. I'm not sure how you say it.
It's probably because my hand's probably covering it. So, is it better now?
It's 7:38 in the Texas Panhandle. Okay.
They unplugged the microphone.
So it's not quite to the next. I don't know where the next time zone is there for the Texas Panhandle.
Hopefully it's fixed itself. There you go.
This looks good. Catesby's looks like there's maybe 2 or 3 houses there. But it's heading right towards Catesby where the rotation is the strongest and where it would drop.
Muffled. Why is the mic? I don't understand. Why?
So I'm glad that's a small town, because if this thing decides to drop, yeah. It's going to be a powerhouse of a tornado at this point. But yeah, you can see right here, this is where our velocities are the strongest right now. So it is somewhat condensed. Even though it's a large area of rotation, we do have it condensing some there in the middle. They might actually get to see a tornado again if this keeps up. You can see right here.
Just switched back to the microphone, so hopefully the microphones are working now.
But this thing's got hail right on the right side of it, too.
Thanks for the heads up, Charlie.
And it looks a little more sloppier this scan, so that's good news. It's looking much more condensed than the last scan. Go ahead and pop up another 3D view of this monster.
Wonder what's happening back up in the rain on this thing. Pretty good mezzo back to
Come over this way just a hair. They should be pretty good, Mariah, hopefully. Like right now, we do not have a tornado on the ground, it seems. It looked like it was about to drop one again, though. But I mean, as you can see, we have a huge, large area of rotation here. That's where it wants to drop it, right in there.
Looks like a wedge tornado. There is no wedge tornado.
Yep, no wedge tornado at the moment, that's for sure.
Haven't been any hurricanes.
Got another area of rotation right on top of Rostown again.
So far.
Got a little area of rotation right there, right on top of Roston.
That's probably going to change here.
Storm just passed through Roston in like an hour or two. Oh, that was awesome. Whoa, we got to listen to that lightning again. Hold on, I'll turn it up a little bit.
That's instant.
Yeah, that was.
That lightning was right next to them.
Pretty close.
Get ready for lightning, guys. It's coming. I rewinded the stream a little bit.
Yeah, somebody mentioned hurricanes in the chat. Yeah.
I don't know when the lightning's coming, but it's coming.
Not been any hurricanes today. It's been an interesting. So far, very quiet hurricanes.
Holy smokes! Look at this. Yeah, this thing's getting strong, guys.
Change here over the next couple weeks.
Look at this here. This latest. I missed it again. I heard it though. I heard it. All right, let's go back to live. Did anybody see the lightning? Holy crap! Yeah, this is ramping up here, guys. Got some blues and purples in here. This thing's it's pretty strong. This is it's a pretty strong storm.
Chad, we got Brandon here.
I'm gonna take off this.
You take off your microphone, okay?
Pretty strong looking storm.
Yeah, no, I put that. I said on the stream, I was like, Brandon.
Yeah, that lightning was probably 200 yards from them where it struck down.
Well, the stream I had it pointed straight down the road.
That lightning was right in front of them. Holy smokes.
I didn't even know that you were there.
Lightning is extremely dangerous.
Wow, that was close. And then I looked and I was like,
everybody knows that.
It was like 20 yards from me.
Maybe we shouldn't be.
Yeah, they probably shouldn't be standing outside of their car, but
yeah.
I mean, if you're a storm chaser, you're risking your life.
No, it's great seeing you, Brandon. Hey, good chase today.
Hey, appreciate it, brother.
Nice tornado, man.
Y'all staying out here, y'all going back home?
We're probably gonna have to stay.
Yeah?
Even if we're going back home, I don't think we make it. So.
Yeah, let me know if y'all, do y'all want to get dinner after, or y'all, do you have any plans?
I don't really. We'll let you know what happens afterwards, okay?
When we're done.
Yeah. Good seeing you, Brandon. Yeah, that was Brandon Payne.
Well,
Oh, you just shut it off?
when you hear the lightning, as soon as you see it, that means it's really close because sound, you know, slow.
I switched to the microphone.
Speed of sound's like what, 400 miles an hour or something.
Oh, now is the age-old decision of how do we approach this?
Well,
That does not sound good. Yeah, you hear his car.
could be the
probably-
brake pad. Just
Could also be a brake pad, yeah.
probably sounds maybe like a brake pad.
I'm just trying to figure out, should we go more,
I don't know. I think
Speed of sound is 700 miles an
construction
hour.
on it, or try to go for hail intercept, or
as far as the structure, I think.
I thought 400 miles an hour. It's 700.
yeah, Perryton storm looks.
Basically, yeah, that's when you get a plane that goes faster than
The problem is
760
it's
miles an
starting to
hour.
Also get dark, which I mean doesn't.
That's how you get the
affect
sonic
competition,
booms.
But it obviously makes things a little bit different.
When you go faster than the speed of sound. That's what the lightning is. It's actually creating a sonic boom because it's faster than the speed of sound.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Go south or just south, because we're actually going to run into a dead end too here at some point. So
I mean, we still got a big pocket of rotation right here. I hope they don't leave the storm yet because it still looks like it could. I mean, it's broad, but I mean, we got a strong area of rotation. Man, I really butchered that circle right in here. You can see our innermost part where it's kind of turning blue and bright red right here. I mean, this thing, it looks like it's condensing right in there. And it is still tornado warned. You just turn around and leave.
Screaming tornado to me in there, so I think probably makes the most sense to just stay kind of where we're at right now.
Got a good bit of rotation in the storm over here in Texas that was tornado warned too.
Yeah, that means it's on. Yep, it should be on. Jack, can you guys hear
That
me?
is really scary though, that lightning struck so close to them. That was like
Papa John is back.
probably like a 25% chance to get hit by lightning when you're that close to the strike because there's some telephone poles and you got the car and that's about it, right? And the lightning is going to go towards, you know, the quickest path to the ground. So they're very lucky that they didn't get hit by that lightning strike.
Chat, why do people keep putting 67 in the chat, bro?
I'm not sure, Matthew. I know, sadly, my son, or my brother, his friend's son got struck by lightning in Florida and died. Sadly, he was only 12 years old. So lightning is a very serious thing, especially down in Florida. People do get killed by lightning strikes in Florida because there's so many thunderstorms down there. So you really can't mess around with lightning. You just, if it's thunderstorming, you don't want to be in the water. He was on a boat when it happened.
Because even back up by Slapote, I don't know. Got some rotation up that way.
What image are you talking about?
You don't have to time the people out for saying 67. It's just.
Are you talking about this image right here that you sent to me on Discord?
Spewing brain rot into the chat.
The lightning struck that close to you?
Here it come here.
Is that the one you're talking about? Didn't you say lightning hit your house the other day or something like that? I actually had lightning blow up my Super Nintendo when I was a kid. I was like, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 years old in the 90s.
6 to 7 inch hail.
And lightning literally hit my house and it blew up my Super Nintendo. That was sad. I was playing like Mario Brothers or something and it blew it up.
That's some misty.
It's just so much light. Like when, you know, and I always grew up with a swimming pool down in Florida too. So like whenever thunderstorms are nearby, you always, like, the rule is no swimming. Everybody get out of the pools, you know. We'll have some pretty condensed rotation here, though. It's still broad, but I mean, we also got, it's kind of all over the place.
Coffee with the 15 months of membership, my man. Thank you, sir. Honored to have you.
Look at this over here on the Texas storm. It's tornado warned again. You definitely got some pretty good strong rotation on the storm over here in Texas.
Pull it down there for a second, but what a beautiful sunset. And then here soon, it's going to be
Rotating really good. You can tell there's no hail. So this is a strong rotation right here on this Texas storm. It's been quite an active day, I gotta say, for this 2%er. I mean, we got rotation all over the place in this area. Currently have 3 tornado warnings.
I'm just gonna stop here for. I'm gonna pull up on this hill for the sunset, but then we got to figure out where we're going from here. Thinking we're probably gonna have to shoot east and then drop south on 283 here at some point.
I think the storm had its chance.
Oh my gosh, the focus is
You can see there was nothing here. We had a storm basically convect right here, right next to this one. It's going to merge into it, it looks like.
there it is, guys. Don't look into it too long, but that is the sun.
See right up here on the top. This is our storm we've been watching right now, and we had this one convect right next to it. It's going to crash into it, looks like, here soon. That storm just came out of nowhere in the last 30 minutes. It's getting big. So it looks like we're going to have a merger here. Let's see how big this storm is right next to it. So this is our new storm, and this thing is rotating too. It has some rotation in this new storm as well.
Yeah, where's that at? Is that further north?
It's a pretty good sized storm. Yeah, that's definitely going to merge into the one we already are looking at here.
Hey, the Perryton storm got re-tornado warned. Yeah, guys, just trying to figure out what to do from here.
Look at the spikes.
About to have a merger here.
Here's our storm, by the way.
Let me go back to the other radar, see if I can see the Perryton one better.
Not enough looking at the storm here. So here's our nice, beautiful storm. What's happening there?
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this radar, but it's just stinking right now. It's not doing a very good job. Comma's having issues.
Spikes? No, that's the weather machine. By the way, Mod Squad, you guys are doing a great job. Doing a great job there in the chat. Had a good meeting with Mod Squad, actually.
Definitely see the rotation from Kama though over here.
A few members of Mod Squad.
Still has some good rotation on that storm.
Mod Squad's they're the goats. They're the absolute goats.
We're getting kind of far from this radar site up here, Dodge City. Kama's just not giving us any good readings.
Real sun right there. See? That is not AI.
Well, still close enough. We're looking at it from 8,000 feet, so.
Focus is glitching. Sorry, guys, the AI is tweaking here, but let me fix it. There we go. There's your nice AI-generated sunset. So their storm is right here. So
There's no way that's real. Where I am, it's dark out.
yeah, exactly.
But what is this photo you're showing us here?
How could the sun be out here if the sun is down in Wisconsin right now? That is a very good point.
Looks like I see a church and a big storm. And I see a car. Is that down in Florida? Yeah, it's getting dark there down in
Service is good enough.
Kansas, or yeah, Oklahoma / Texas.
Probably not good enough, but I'll see what happens. About, but if the service died, oh, it already died. Yeah, never mind, guys. The service immediately died as soon as I took the phone away from the cell booster. So we will not be getting out of the car here at the moment. Yeah, chat, try to keep things PG-13 if you can.
Can't really see it.
System is...
Was that in Florida?
Yeah. Okay, why is it doing that? Let's unplug that for a second.
How you doing, Patricia? Welcome back.
We need 6 to 7K watching. I agree. We need 10 to 20K watching, maybe even 30K, maybe 40.
Kind of looks like the Supercell is kind of losing its shape. Looks like the storm's just getting ripped apart. You can kind of see over here to the side.
Bad idea.
Looks like the storm's just getting shredded from over to the east side. Take a look and see its structure again.
I feel like that's a bad idea, but Brandon just pulled up, so let's...
Hey, I don't think I'm going to see you again. I'm heading to Amarillo.
Oh, shoot, you're headed out?
Yeah, I mean, I think...
You can look at, you can even see how the storm's just kind of getting ripped apart over here to the east.
I'm gonna hang around with it for a little bit longer, you know, with the stream, but... You see, the Perryton one just got re-tornado warned, so... Yeah. I'm not gonna go over there, but...
Yeah, I'm not either.
It looks interesting.
I'm not going to go do either.
Have you seen Ben out here at all?
Yeah, I saw him earlier.
I didn't see him at all.
He's somewhere right in here.
Is he really?
I saw him right before I saw you.
Shoot, okay. I have not crossed paths with him. Were you close to that tornado? Like we were...
Look at this little area with a little bit of a gate-to-gate shear. We might have a little spin-up happening right there.
We were on the paved road.
Yeah, I was too.
Oh, so you were just east of it?
Yeah, I was just east of it, and then I almost got under it.
There might be a brief touchdown happening right here, just north of Magoon, south of Catsby. There's a possibility. There could be something touching down right there.
Out, so I was like, I'll just
That's a really little small area of gate-to-gate shear.
Well,
Did you
yeah, the Corolla.
hear something going on with your car?
Yeah, the
little squeak.
I think there's stuff in the brakes.
Yeah, right here.
Because it does that. If I stay on a dirt road for like 2 hours, it'll start to do that.
So it's about 80 miles an hour by 40. So it's about like, it's showing there's a little small 120 mile an hour rotation right here.
Well, that's his
Those are
wiper
my
on the back,
windshield
but-
wipers, yeah. No, your car is just like...
There could be a brief touchdown happening right in that spot. It could be some kind of radar blip or something or interference, but it's kind of in the area where it would drop one if there was one.
It was kind of a last-second decision, and then my dad was also a last-second decision too. So.
Rot checks out. We got our green and our blue right there. Just looks like there could be a brief spin up happening right there.
I gotta fix this. This is just flapping around in the wind. That's for the lights, but the lights don't even work. So.
We'll see what next scan shows. Yeah, there could be something touching down right there.
Yeah. Anyway, well, we'll see you soon, man. Good chase today.
And it's definitely a really condensed area of rotation. I'm surprised Freddie hasn't seen it yet.
Maybe up towards Nebraska, and then we'll just decide tomorrow, because I think we probably will just go home. But
I mean, this is tornado warned, so anybody in Magoon, Catsby should be in their safe spot if this thing is deciding to drop one now.
Tanya, they give us a super chat. Nice to see both out chasing again. Stay safe. Thank
Google Maps doesn't even have Magoon on the Google Maps. I think we might have a little brief spin up on the ground right here, guys. Just south of Gadsby. I mean, we have a gate-to-gate shear right here. There's a very, very high possibility this thing is touched down right now. Wish Freddie was looking at the radar so he would see this. He'd probably drive over there and try to find it.
52 minutes from Canadian Texas. That's kind of tough.
Look at the radar, Freddie. Yeah, look. See, we got a little hook right here. I'm pretty sure we got a little tornado on the ground right here, guys. Very high possibility. Still rotating. It's not as strong as it was, but you can definitely see our little pocket of rotation right there.
You can definitely go there. I don't know if you're really going to see much because unfortunately our AI-generated sun is setting.
AI-generated sun.
Yeah, that is true, so.
Dang, man, Freddie missed it. He probably would have got to see another tornado if he was over there.
Maybe we could also get an AI-generated tornado.
Yeah, I really think we had a brief tornado right there.
To make it glow dark. We're gonna have a glow dark tornado.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, our AI-generated stream feed is completely glitching out. That's why you're seeing the gray. The AI doesn't know.
Well, we have 2 tornado warnings still.
But all jokes
We got one over here in Texas, and then we got one over here in Oklahoma.
Starting to get real clustered together. We still have supercells kind of hanging out in here, but they're all getting real bunched up, which is going to make things a little bit tricky. And it's getting dark out, so it's going to be a little bit harder.
Yeah, we're about to have a storm merger. I'm pretty sure Freddie just missed a tornado right there, sadly. It is getting dark, though, so I don't blame him not wanting to drive into that. When it starts to get dark, it's going to be hard to see it if there is one there. But very high possibility this one could have a tornado on the ground, too, over here in Texas. We're just getting a lot of radar interference over there. Even if I switch to the comma radar in Texas and Amarillo, yeah, see, we can't even really see it on this, but you can clearly see how we have a hook forming on this storm here. But it's completely blotted out by radar interference, this purple stuff here from the Amarillo radar, but I can still see it from Dodge City. We can definitely see where the rotation is on Dodge City. There could be a tornado on the ground where it basically poses like a hail core. Like this little pink area might actually be a tornado. It's hard to say. But this is tornado warned. And there is rotation right down. And we're also seeing this at so this is at 12,000 feet. So this is pretty far up, but you can still see it pretty good. So there could possibly be a tornado there, but unless we get like eyes on confirmation, yeah, it's just not the best radar data for this right here. We definitely have something going on here. Pretty sure we had a tornado here just south of Catsby there for a few minutes. Watching that spot on the latest scans. I mean, this storm's been pretty much maintaining its rotation in the same area its whole trip down here. You can kind of see right where it's, you know, the middle part of the rotation's been. We still do have 2 officially tornado warned storms at the moment. Circled it. So was this in Florida? When was this?
From there.
I can kind of see it. When did this happen?
We have to get off the gravel road network here because, well, it kind of dies when we go south. So we got to get.
When was this funnel cloud and where? It was Florida, right? Is that today or Saturday? Okay. Well, at least got a good picture of it. That's neat.
The other mission tonight is also not to get pulled over. I kind of feel like there's a greater.
Looks like this.
Greater than 50% chance.
The area of rotation is not even inside the tornado warning anymore.
Headlight, but I don't know. We'll see. Guys, what do you think the odds are?
And then we got a new area of rotation right here starting to happen. Everything's getting really sloppy now. I mean, we're about to have a storm merger.
Especially in Kansas.
They better not find out you don't have your storm chasing license.
They're probably watching right now, and now they're all going to be looking for it.
Yeah, the Kansas State Patrol is watching the stream right now, and they're setting troopers out. They're probably, he's probably going to start heading home here at some point.
Oh, no.
All along the road between here and Dodge City, so there's going to be 5 state troopers per mile, just all the way up.
Well, if it was
You hear what Freddie saying? Mui, Tiro, no, not at the moment. Welcome to the stream, by the way. We have 2 tornado warnings, but I do not think we have a tornado on the ground right now. There could be. There's multiple areas of rotation, so we got rotation over here by Catsby in this area and this area. We could definitely be having, there could be a small little tornado happening in these areas, but I don't think so. There could be. Then we got an area over here that's tornado warning. There could be one there, but I don't think we have any big, large tornadoes right now, no. We've seen a tornado out of this storm about an hour ago, but very high possibility it's going to possibly still produce. There could be one there now, but it's going to be probably smaller, weaker, and it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
The police have got him. They've arrested the stream feed, so we're just going to.
It said they arrested the stream feed. So, but both of these storms are pretty much out in the middle of nowhere, it seems, except for this one. I'm going to look and see where Shattuck is. I think that's how you say it, Shattuck. So these storms are pretty much out in the middle of nowhere, and we do not have any feed on the storms now because Freddie is leaving. He is going to bed or going home. Let me pull up the Google Maps here. Shattuck on it. Yes, Google Maps does have Shattuck here. That's a pretty big town. Okay. I don't know which direction the storm's going to go, and I don't know if it's going to make it to Shattuck. It's kind of been going southwest. Yeah, Shattuck's a pretty big town. Let's kind of watch the storm track here. Let me actually turn off the severes and stuff so we can kind of see better. I think we just got a new tornado warning there. Freddie is still alive, though, yes. But let's see here. Watching the storm. It does look like it's kind of going a little bit to the southwest, so this may go into Shattuck, or it might go west of it. It's really hard to predict because a lot of stuff's happening right now. Like I don't even know if this storm's going to merge. It's kind of staying over there. It really hasn't merged into it. But we do have an area of rotation right here still, south of Catsby. Literally the only town I'm worried about right now is going to be Shattuck, and I don't know if it's going to make it there. It's going to fall apart. These storms are moving really slow. And then this one could very well be on the ground over here in Texas, but it's also out in the middle of nowhere, so there's really nobody that needs to be warned about it. It's kind of out in the middle of the farm fields. I mean, hopefully the crops don't get messed up if it does drop down, but looking really odd how you kind of see this hail kind of wrapping around here because it's rotating, right? So the hail's just kind of going around it. That's crazy. I actually saw a completely hail-wrapped tornado in Nebraska earlier this year. I uploaded it on a short. It was nuts. There's literally a completely hail-wrapped, called it a hail-nado. It was nuts. It's kind of doing that right here because, we kind of got like an area of rotation here with the hail wrapping around it. It's got like a half moon around the rotation of the storm. So this tornado warning is still over here. The rotation's not in the tornado warning. But yeah. I'm sure I thought I just heard a ding, a ping. Good night, Mariah. Thanks for stopping in.
get from the surface. So that's what's been going on with these storms here. That's why we've been steadily seeing a decrease with the tornado business. I do think that if we were to get some type of tornado threat, the best bet is going to be from that Perryton storm in the short term. Like I've been saying, a bit hard to tell exactly what it's doing because it's kind of far from a radar site, but had my eye on it. Nothing really screaming.
So at this point, I think I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. If we do get, if I confirm see a tornado on the ground, if things get worse, because it's probably going to be an hour before this makes it down to Shattuck. And if it's bad, then I will definitely start the stream back up. But, we do have a bit of rotation here. It's actually really crazy looking. That is so neat. You can clearly see our area of rotation. The hail's almost completely wrapped around the rotating area. That is absolutely nuts. That is so cool. But this has it's a good amount of time before it makes it down there, if it even makes it to that area. But it's so neat. That is so cool, guys. Seeing that hail core just basically surrounding the area of rotation. That is awesome. Yep, that is nuts. So Freddie's actually looking at something.
It is an absolute struggle to get any service out here. Yeah, I mean, it's tough for
Stopped and pulled over for something. I mean, it's very well possible there could be a tornado on the ground inside this hail core here.
Yeah, I got service here.
I mean, imagine getting hit by 3-inch hail with a tornado inside of it. That would be absolutely insane.
Yeah, we do. Let's pull off here real quick, and finally, we got a view, and we got a view of the storm. So there you guys go. Look at that wall cloud in there. There's
Freddie's looking at it now.
Wrapping that too. See that?
Heck, Freddie's still on it. He's right in here.
Back in there with a clear slot. So.
I see it. It's definitely right.
I thought Freddie was leaving. He's still on the storm. We'll stay up here.
So just on
He's
the
here
other
on
side
top of
that,
it.
or right where that rain shaft is.
Saw you
back in
on.
there.
That is so amazing, guys. This is probably... Oh, no!
Yeah, I've been on the in the eye of the storm over the last few weeks, so.
This is in
I've seen me on Discovery Channel there.
Was in the Texas Oklahoma Panhandle, but it's pretty much just south of that now.
How you guys like the new YouTube?
It's right on the
video?
border of Texas and Oklahoma.
Actually, see what you guys said. Did you guys like the latest YouTube video?
So looking at these purple polygons are our two tornado warnings. One is over here south of Perryton, and the other tornado warning is over here. Well, the tornado warning's here, but our actual big area rotation's right over here near Shattuck. But we have another area that's rotating up. I mean, we got these storms are rotating all over the place. Like, as you can see, our reds and greens are areas of rotation. So there's multiple areas of rotation in all these storms here. And this rotation we're looking at right here, this is what we're seeing on the screen. This area right here is what we're seeing right in here. I know it's dark now, so you can't really see that well.
Yeah, it'd be a dream. I think it would be a dream come true if you guys subscribe to his YouTube channel. So, John McKinney on YouTube there. Yes, you guys enjoyed it. Yes, it was fantastic. Yes, loved it. Great.
Pulling up another 3D view of this storm here.
Because that's actually going to be the first of a few different YouTube videos we got coming up. We got the Highness tornado. We've got. Wait a minute. I thought I saw something. What do you see? I saw a funnel in the lightning on the right.
But yeah, if there was a tornado, it'd be like right down in here. Kind of see where our reds and greens are touching. Literally, the tornado would be right down in through here. Now, this is a couple minutes back, the 3D view, but that's where our tornado would be if there is one.
Are you talking, obviously we have kind of a horseshoe. You're talking back in the rain, right? Not the thing that's right in front of us, but back in the rain.
I mean, this is looking very condensed now compared to earlier. Like, we actually have a very good sign of gate-to-gate shear here. So there's very high possibility that we do have a tornado on the ground right here or here, either spot. Very high possibility. Either that or it's just the hail. One or the other. It's a big old mess out here. You see, we got so many areas of rotation. But as we saw it, we saw this, right? Before the hail came into it. See, we could see how the area of rotation was slowly getting surrounded by the hail there. So, I mean, we know it was rotating there. Let me go back a little bit. Yeah, right in here, you can kind of see. You see how the hail was wrapping around the area of rotation. But like as of this point here now, it's like, well, I don't know if it's still rotating or is that side lobe contamination. It's hard to tell at this point, but I'm pretty sure we still have somewhat of a rotation inside there.
I've been going crazy. Charlie's been going crazy. I've been going crazy, but guys, Charlie's cooking up another YouTube video too. He's got a YouTube video coming up here soon too, so you guys are not going to want to miss that when that comes out. His last YouTube video is approaching 100,000 views, so Charlie's been cooking lately. Been absolutely cooking.
So they're keeping this area warm too. So we do have this hook right here. So, I mean, yeah, we obviously got this area of rotation here as well. So, I mean, just because that area is tornado warned and then this one looks like it's pretty much given up over here. What's left of that rotation looks like it fizzled out. Well, look at that. That's a rotation on the latest scan. It's just, that's it. That rotation is gone. Watch this area right here. Just like completely fizzled out.
It is hurricane season, but there just has not been any hurricanes.
There's just very little left of that rotation now.
Chad, I don't know if you can see it or how well you can see it, but we got a decent scud just lowering here. I mean, this is kind of
How you doing, Shane?
the horseshoe, but it's still tornado warm. This thing is actually still tornado warm, so
Yeah, he's in the area I was just watching. See? Where he's at now, the rotation's like completely gone. But it's still tornado warned up here. He was watching the same area we were. He needs to reposition over there where the hook is.
oh no, the Cheeseman's in here.
Because, yeah. This part of the storm's not getting fed by the inflow anymore. The inflow's coming in here. So, I highly doubt we're going to see any more rotation in that area again.
We'll see, guys. I think Max Velocity wants everyone to know he beat Reed Timmer at fantasy football. Guys, I think I lost to Garrett. I don't know how the game's going, but my fantasy team absolutely sold this week.
Right, the Bears are playing tonight.
Like, my fantasy team could not have been worse. I think it's over. Yeah, the Bears and the Vikings are playing tonight, so.
All right, guys. Well, I guess we're going to go ahead and shut it down. If things get bad again, I'll go ahead and fire the stream up. I really appreciate everybody stopping in, and we will see you next time.